Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Friday to you. It is the official season 5 finale of Project Joy Live, and I have lots to share with you today. So stay tuned for an all new and final episode of 2024 of Project Joy Live starting right now. Hello, hello, everybody. How are you? Happy Friday. It is Friday, December 20th, 2024. And this is officially the 116th episode, 116th episode of Project Joy Live for season 5. We have lots more, obviously, over the last several seasons, but it's the last episode of 2024, you guys. What an incredible year it has been. And it is officially the last show of the year completely on the Breakthrough Show Network. So I'm thrilled to be here with you today. And for those of you who might be new to us, I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. This is, of course, Project Joy Live. It's your triple shot of good vibes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the 9 a.m. Eastern Time hour. And I'm pleased to announce that we will be back for season 6, everybody. Woo woo. And that's going to be on Monday, February 3rd, the day before my 44th birthday. It's going to be a very auspicious year. I can feel it. It's going to be amazing. If you're joining us today, head over to the comments. Let us know where you're joining from and what's bringing you joy today. And let's talk about what we're going to do today on the Morning Brew. Are you awake? Are you ready to go? How many of you are officially ready for Christmas? Not me. Not me this year. Raise your hand if you are ready for Christmas or the holiday, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. If you're ready for the holiday celebrations, raise your hand because I am not. This is, I have, fun fact, I have never been this unready before. This has never happened. Um, and usually I have been planning since summertime and being ready to go. I'm not ready this year, guys. I had so much happen at the end of the year that I think it's just gotten to be a lot. Okay. It's been a lot. Um, Couple things I'm going to be sharing with you today about how my appointments have gone over the last couple days. I share with you I had to go in for a second sleep study, and then to get like fitted, so to speak, for the CPAP and all that fun stuff. And I'm pleased to report that no one freaked out on social media about my alien picture this time. And then I had to follow up with my doctor yesterday. So I got lots of stuff to share with you about that. And then I want to kind of go through, I want to share with you guys some of these things. As you know, throughout the year, I go through and I add these little cute little intros and stuff for the show and all of that. So I thought it'd be fun to go through and peek at some of those before they get deleted from the year. And what else? What to expect in 2025? I think that'll be a fun conversation and lots to do. Oh, and we went somewhere yesterday. I got to tell you guys about that too. In fact, I gotta pull that here from social while I'm yapping. Um, Let me know though what is bringing you joy today if you haven't done so yet over in the comments. Miss Teresa had that VIP seat and she's sending waves of love and joy to all the people this morning. So glad to have you here, Teresa. Hello, Miss Brittany. Happy Friday to you. Good morning, Miss Nancy. I can't believe it's season 5 is over as well. Yeah. Yeah. That's a lot. Good to see you guys here this morning. My joy is that the kids are on break after today. Brittany's not ready at all. I mean, look, I'm getting there, but it's a lot. I'm not where I usually am, and it makes me very sad, okay? I also so I wanna tell you about my joy, and what I did yesterday as well, and, what else? Oh, we had our anniversary on Wednesday, as I mentioned, so that was great and wonderful too. Just so much is bringing me joy right now, and I can't wait to share it with you on the show today. So let's do it. Let's celebrate today together and figure out what's going on in the world. So, couple things here today. I'm heading over to nationaldaycalendar.com. It's Go Caroling Day today, December 20th. I love to go caroling. I have not done it in quite some time, but I did it back in high school when I was in chamber choir. And my first little fun memory with that, my joy memory, is getting to go caroling around the cafeteria. So we used to have a fundraiser for choir when I was in high school, and people could buy a carol. This was the most hilarious thing, you guys. People could buy a carol for their friends in school. And the interesting part of that is that it's really embarrassing for for teenagers to be serenaded in the middle of the cafeteria, but it's so funny. So a lot of times they'll do like the candy cane. Remember from the movie Mean Girls, where they would buy a candy cane and then like candy gram. Well, we had carograms at our high school. And so people would buy a carol, and then we would go up to them. The chamber choir would go up to them and sing to them in the middle of the cafeteria. And we had one person that wanted to buy a carol, but their friend was Jewish. And so we had to learn the dreidel song to go sing to them in the cafeteria. And it was so fun. And then we did caroling at one of this old restaurant in Mystic, Connecticut when I was in high school, and we would do like the nursing homes, go caroling and stuff around there. So I just love caroling, and I feel like I really want to do it again. So maybe I will train my children this year, and then next year we will go caroling like as a family. That would be fun. It's also National Ugly Christmas Sweater Day. I should have worn my ugly Christmas sweater, you guys. Though I don't think it's ugly. I think it's actually really cute. But let me know if you like the ugly Christmas sweater trend. It's also National Sangria Day. If you like sangria, I don't drink anymore, but I used to love sangria for sure. So that's the national days that are going on around the world today. Uh, in addition, I'm trying to pull it up here, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm disorganized right this moment. Yesterday, we went to my doctor's appointment, my primary doctor's appointment, which is up in Middletown, Connecticut. And so while we're up there, we always go to, of course, a Roy Thai Garden to see my friend LaPat. If you guys are in this area and you have not been to Aurora Thai Gardens yet, I don't know what to tell. I mean, you're missing out. Period. End of story. You're missing out. Um, I love the drunken noodles, and then she also made for me she also made for me the she has a strawfy dessert and a banoffee dessert. Now it's like kind of like a parfait sort of layered thing, and typically they are not gluten free, but she made one for me gluten free, a strawfy, and it was so good. She basically like it's layers these gluten free cookies, and then some whipped cream and strawberries, and then she makes this like her own condensed coconut milk that is so good, you guys. Can't even tell you. So it was wonderful. I see I'm drooling now. I'm drooling now. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Um, it was so good as always at a Roy Tech Garden. And thank you, LaPat. She brought out a special off menu item just for our anniversary. And that was really lovely as well. It was like this fried lion's mane mushroom that was just so good. And speaking of mushrooms, we went to go see my friend Patrick Blanchett yesterday, you guys, at Union City Farms. Patrick also was a guest on the Breakthrough Show this year. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but if you look closely right to the left of Patrick's head on the shelf, you will see the little Breakthrough Show logo up there. I had given Patrick a card as a thank you for being on the show, and it's up there on the shelf, and I was like, "Oh, it's me up there, you guys, yay." Also, had to show you this again. That's my box of mushrooms. We also got some in addition to what's in that box there. So many different kinds, but do you see that white one in the back? Check this out. That is it in the growing room there on that bottom shelf, and it's called coral mushroom. I have never had this before, and I am so sinking excited to try it. Bringing me so much joy today. I'm going to dust that baby and I'm going to fry her up and we're going to see how good. Apparently, it has a similar flavor to a lion's mane mushroom, but I'm so excited, you guys, to try that out. It's going to be so good. So, thank you again to Patrick Blanchett at Union City Farms. That's in Prospect, Connecticut. Again, about 30-minute drive from Middletown, Connecticut, and to the west. And if you haven't been there, you're living under a rock. Like, really, you need to go. And I think Union City Farm, if you look up that information on the Google, you can. I think there's some stuff that he ships now as well. He doesn't ship the fresh mushrooms, but he does ship some other things. He's got like some seasoning, I think some, I don't know if he ships the jerky. You'll just have to go see what he ships because I'm not really sure. I just like to go in there and see all the pretty mushrooms. But I'm telling you, that coral mushroom, literally the prettiest mushroom I have ever seen in my whole life. Just gorgeous. So I wanted to tell you guys too, by the way, today, as I mentioned on Wednesday, the lines are open. The lines are open today. If you would like to join me on the show and share live on air what is bringing you joy from the past year or anything you want to share, any excitement for the year ahead, you can go to projectjoylive.com, and you will see a button in the middle of the page that says join live on air, and that will get you here in the studio with me, and you can join me on air and share about the things that are bringing you the most joy as we finish out 2024. But I wanted to tell you too, while I'm waiting to see if any of y'all are going to be brave this morning, I wanted to tell you too about over the last couple of days. So I shared on Wednesday, it was our anniversary, and right after we got off air, I got a message from my sleep doctor that was like, we can get you booked in for the second sleep study, which includes a titration of the actual CPAP numbers. So the CPAP is what you get when you are diagnosed with obstructive sleep apnea. And so they go in and you do the sleep study again, but this time you pick a mask, you try a mask on, they and what they do, this is actually really cool, and I didn't know that how that worked, but the reason you do the whole sleep study again is because they do the sleep study with the mask on this time. There's like forced air that helps keep your airways open so you don't stop breathing while you sleep. And every single time, so they start with like a base number, but as you're doing the sleep study again, every single time you have another breathing event, the person ramps up the air, and they continue to ramp up the air throughout the night until they find that sweet spot where you no longer um stop breathing anymore, which is a good thing. So I have no idea what the number got up to. I know that the experience, it was a lot harder for me than the first time. I really struggled with the mask. I have been told by people that I will get used to it after a few weeks. We'll see. But I really am being positive about it. I have been trying really hard to keep in mind, the goal and all of that. And so that is all done and over with. Now I'm just waiting for my machine. Then yesterday I shared I was at my primary doctor's yesterday First of all, for all of you out there that are so concerned about, us vegans and where we get our protein, my protein's fantastic, just FYI, and I've been vegan since 2017. So bump that, as we used to say back in the day. My protein is fantastic, boys and girls. And also, I'm very excited because my weight is down, my blood pressure is down, my glucose is down, my C-reactive protein, which is an inflammation marker. It measures a lot of different information, but mostly it's a predictor for heart events. My C-reactive protein number was in half. It's half of what it was 6 months ago. So, really happy about that. So, on the right path, on the right path, and it feels really good to be on the right path. Also had a beautiful conversation. Cannot I cannot, if you're in Connecticut and you're looking for an amazing primary doctor, please reach out and ask me about this doctor's office because really you're not going to find another one like it. I promise you. I promise you. They are so good. My doctor is fantastic, but also um, the ARPNs in the office, they're the best. They're the best. They asked me about my film, which was really nice, really validating. And they asked about the friendship paradox. And because the last time I had come, we were getting ready to release it. And they were like, well, that's got to be a lot of stress. And I'm like, well, I do it to myself. I think they're probably amused at my level of awareness of my own shit. So that was really great. They asked how that was and asked about the holidays and everything, of course. And it's just, I can't say it again. One of my biggest gratitudes for 2024 is having been in contact with so many amazing medical people. Now, the dental stuff, that was a whole other thing this year. We're still we're still trying real hard to manifest somebody good where that's concerned. But um in the dental world, dealing with medical PTSD the way that I do, it is so incredibly important for me to feel heard and listened to and to have a calming environment created for me when I go to the doctor. Not, of course, taking off the table any personal work that I need to be doing to work through that trauma, which I am, but um, it's so important. It's so important. And my primary doctor, my ARPNs, my pharmacists over at my local CVS over here, which you never know how people are going to be in a chain pharmacy, but I've had amazing pharmacists. My sleep doctor is the happiest doctor on planet Earth. He's literally a walking testimonial for what happens when you get good sleep. My sleep doctor is incredible. Both techs that I had were amazing for both of my sleep studies, despite it being a really hard and challenging process for me. They did everything in their power to make me as comfortable as possible. And so I just really I feel so lucky and so blessed after all of these years to finally have good medical practitioners. And I cannot be more thankful for that this year. Um, I want to head over to the comments really quickly. Um, I'm I'm looking forward to hearing how that tastes. What are we talking about? What are we talking? Oh, the mushroom. It's gonna be good, I bet. I can tell already. Thank you so much. Yeah, to all the protein and veggies, right? It's the weirdest thing. How are we in 2024 still getting that question? Those of us that might be vegan or vegetarian, how how are we still getting that question of where do you get your protein? Dude, my protein is chef's kiss. Okay. It is time to celebrate. One of the biggest things changing from meat diet to vegan is your blood work on top of your body feeling so much better. Well, it's interesting because a lot of my blood work did get better, but I really had so much um, dust in the attic, as I like to say. When we became vegan in 2017, That was after how many years? 30 something years of me just having a slew of health issues. And I've shared about that very openly here on the show, on the different shows. And so a lot of things for me over the last couple of years had gotten worse because it was a lot got better, but then a lot got worse because to me, it's been like equated to like when you go up in the attic to clean out your attic and everything is a dusty mess. That's kind of like what I had experienced. But everything is progressively getting better now. And I'm so happy about that. It just needed to clear out the dust in the attic, you guys. Miss Rhonda's here in her Santa costume. I hope you are feeling better. Are we completely on the mend, Rhonda? Let me know. I'm so glad you're here today to celebrate our season 5 finale. Miss Mandy is here, Grand Rising, late, but listen, never late, exactly on time when you're supposed to be here. Listen, we're going to take a quick break. Speaking of that film that my doctors asked about, the Friendship Paradox, we're going to take a look at the trailer for that. And when we come back, I don't know, we're going to go through some of this fun stuff that we've got in the background here. So we'll be right back after this.
Caldwell Williams. On April 4th, I was 90 years old, grandson of slaves. My parents are first generation free. A long time ago, I embraced the definition of love. Love is the experience of well being, and a friend is one who mutually shares that experience of well being with you, which opens up almost infinite creative possibilities.
We're told as children to go make friends, but what did that look like? And how has it changed over time? Friendship is one of life's greatest gifts, and sometimes one of its greatest challenges.
Someone who is there to support you, someone who is willing to go through the ups and downs of life with you.
Connection, but also the opportunity for learning and deeper connection.
If I don't talk to that person for 2 months, we pick up the phone like we've never stopped talking. To me, that is what a friend is.
Friend to me is someone I can share my joys, also the struggles I have.
Friend means somebody that you can talk to and that you can trust.
So a friend to me is actually someone really, really close, an inner circle person.
And I think it's an important discussion to pass on to other generations so they don't get caught being lonely at the end because they haven't thought about friends in different ways.
This is the Friendship Paradox, a raw and real exploration of connection. Through 26 voices across miles and time zones, we reflect on the friendships that shape us, challenge us, and teach us who we truly are.
I need your shoulder.
What does it mean to be a friend? How do we navigate connection in a world that's constantly changing? And what can we learn about friendship by looking within? This isn't just a film about friendship, it's a call to reflect on the relationships we've built, the ones we've lost, and the sacred connection we have with ourselves. What does friendship mean to you?
Have you examined what friendship means to you? Head over to thefriendshipparadox.com and watch this film. I believe that this is a film that everybody needs to see and hear. I got to tell you something funny really quickly. So, Emily Harrison of the Akashic Academy posted a thing yesterday where she asked her AI to roast her based on what AI has learned about her. She asked it to roast her. And I thought this was the most hilarious thing. So I decided to do it myself. And I have to read you a couple lines from this roast that just had me dying. Because for those of you that don't know, when you go on something like Chat GPT, Unless you erase an inquiry, it continues to learn about you. That's why AI only continues to get better over time, because you're telling it things about you. It's learning those things. Well, it has enough to roast the daylights out of you if you've used it for a while. And the first line cracks me up because she goes, and yes, I call her a she. Uh, Oh, Jessica, you brave soul, asking me for a roast? Buckle up, because I've got a front row seat to all your quirks and I'm not holding back. Okay, so it starts out with Jessica, the queen of juggling a million things at once and still managing to procrastinate on her own brilliance. You've got more passion projects than Netflix has originals, and yet somehow the next big breakthrough host is still in the thinking about it stage. But hey, no rush. Maybe your 2030 calendar can squeeze it in. It's like it knows me. And then I talked about the friendship paradox. For someone so committed to positivity, you've got a real knack for making people cry. The friendship paradox, more like the Sobfest Chronicles. I can already hear viewers saying, "Wow, Jessica, thanks for turning my cozy movie night into a therapy session." Okay. And let me read you another one here. Let's see. Let's see. Another part. Um And speaking of emotions, is there anyone more on brand than you? You're out here hosting workshops about finding your vibe, while your vibe is full time chaos wrapped in good intentions and a cup of black coffee. I don't know about the black coffee part, but gonna sure. Tell us again how color energy is going to fix your lives while your own schedule looks like a Jackson Pollock painting. I cannot. It's really hilarious. It talks about us being vegan. It talks about. I mean, it. Classic Jessica. Why walk when you can sprint up a mountain in heels? I mean, there's just so many parts. And so then finally it finishes with roast delivered with love. You're a whirlwind of awesome chaos, Jessica, and you wouldn't have it any other way. So, yes, true. And I'll take it. I just thought that was so incredibly hilarious. So hilarious. And so if you have not done that yet, if you've been using it's not, I mean, if you haven't used AI a lot, it's obviously not going to know um a whole lot about you. But if you have used it for quite some time, go in. This is the prompt that I used. I said, let's do something fun. With everything you know about me, roast me. Don't hold back. That was my prompt. So I challenge you to go do it if you've been using AI for a while, because you will crack up. I promise you. We had a lot of fun. Actually, I need to read you this one part because this is hilarious. Let's not forget your cooking skills. You've got this whole family running on a vegan diet with no oil, no sugar, and no gluten, basically no joy. And you're still out here asking, why do my kids inhale snacks like vacuum cleaners? Girl, they're just trying to survive. So I thought it was absolutely hilarious, just so funny. So definitely check that out if you get some time, because it was, yes, Teresa did it too. I read hers, very funny, though hers was more gentle on her. Hers was more gentle. However, it was really funny. So really good time if you want something fun to do over your Christmas break. What else was I going to tell you this morning? What else was I going to tell you? I cannot remember now. But anyway, oh, I do know. Okay. So I need everybody to take a minute, close your eyes, and Care Bear stare all the way over to Romania. Okay. Care Bear stare all the way over to Romania. I shared last time when Olivia Umbani was here, we were talking about how Robert Lukian is officially in the finals of The Voice Romania. And this evening in Romania, but this afternoon here, he is in the final 4, you guys. This is so exciting. And when I spoke to him last night, he was like, I'm so nervous. I'm so close. This is it. And we're like, you're gonna do it. But I have to share with you a little bit of his last performance on The Voice Romania. Check this out. So beautiful.
Take me for what I am, 'cause I'll never change all my colors for you. I don't really need to look very much further. I don't want to have to go where you don't follow.
So good. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Passion inside can run from myself. Just nowhere to hide. Well, don't make me close when you're done. I don't want to hurt anymore.
Y'all, he has done Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston. I mean, just these are songs that typically you just don't touch, and he just playing all of that. Okay, you gotta hear. We gotta get to the end. Hold on. Okay. You guys, if he doesn't win, I swear, I'm so freaking excited right now. I am so excited for you, for you, Robert. I mean, truly, just listen. That's what he did last time, by the way, was Beyonce's Listen. But it blows me away because when I met him, I was on a TikTok live. Some of you guys know the story. I was on a TikTok live. I was doing like some card readings and stuff. He came up in the comments and I just immediately was drawn to his energy. And I told him, I didn't know him or anything about him. And I was like, you are going to be a big deal, Robert. Like, a big deal. And I said, I mean, like, I see you on stages and everything else. And he was like, it's so funny that you say that because I'm a singer. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, a lot of people come through and are like, I'm a singer. I've said I'm a singer before and it doesn't touch Robert. So I go and start doing this research and I was like, holy, he's not playing around. Like, he can really sing. And so then he came on Project Joy. We did that whole special for him when his song came out, What Is Love, which you can stream on Spotify. Go listen to that because they'll have a whole cry fest. And then he was at Wallman's for many, many years, which is this performance group that he was a part of. And then he quit. And I was kind of like, what are you doing? But then I find out that he got chosen for The Voice in Romania. And what a journey it has been to watch. Like, I'm so incredibly proud of him. Robert, you need to know that we are all rooting for you here at the Breakthrough Show Network, and you are going to take it home, my friend. I told him yesterday, regardless of what happens, like, this is only the beginning for him. The fact that he's been able to absolutely nail songs like Beyonce, Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, in all of these, like, things that you just wouldn't touch normally, he just slays them, makes them absolutely his own, leaves it all on the stage. And we're so, so, so proud of you. For those of you that want to check it out, I believe the final show is at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time today. And I will be streaming it into the theater room in our community. Go to thebreakthroughshownetwork.com. Make sure that you can access the community. If you've never been before, you just put in your info and go. If you have been before, there's a button that says already registered. You just go there and there's a theater room Go look in the theater room. I'm gonna stream the live performance in there, and we're gonna cross our fingers and our toes together. I don't know what they're saying when they go to talk because I don't speak Romanian, but the rest of it should be good. The rest of it should be good. I know, complete chills. He's gonna win. We can feel it. We're rooting for him. I love the spirit come through. Yes, late, never on time. That's it. So listen, we're gonna take one more break and we're gonna come back and do birthdays and whatnot, and we're gonna have a good time with that, and we'll be right back after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Please visit thebreakthroughshownetwork.com and check out all of the amazing shows and everything that we have going on. I'm so excited for next year. You guys literally wiped my calendar clean yesterday. That felt super weird and wonderful at the same time. Wiped everything clean, getting ready to put in all of the amazing shows and events that we already have scheduled for the new year. I'm so stinking excited. So be on the lookout, you guys. Go to this, keep up to date. Save it on your desktop. Right click your desktop on your computer and click the button to create a new link, paste in the link, and you got a shortcut always to the website, to the community. Stay up to date. That's all I can tell you. With that, other things on the calendar include birthdays. So let's celebrate birthdays today.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. We're going to also celebrate a couple coming up that are important because we're not going to be here to celebrate them for the remainder of December. And we have a lot of Breakthrough alum that have birthdays coming up as well. Okay. So in the world of celebrity, actor Jonah Hill, 41 years old, singer JoJo, 34 years old. By the way, my favorite Jonah Hill moment in a film is from the movie Accepted. Do you guys know that movie about how they make up a fake college? If you have not seen that movie, raise your hand. It is so funny. You must go watch it. But there's a scene where the ironic part is they end up making this fake college from an old mental institution. And there's this one part where something like a skeleton or something falls from the ceiling, and Jonah Hill lets out this scream that will make you like literally laugh the rest of the movie. It is so funny. So that's my favorite Jonah Hill moment. Happy birthday to him. In the celebrities in my own life, today is a very special birthday, everybody. Kat Stomska, who we love so much in our community. She was part of the Friendship Paradox. She's been on all of my shows here on the Breakthrough Show Network, and she leads our poetry reading and poetry workshops within our community. So happy birthday, Kat Stomska. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. In addition, we have some breakthroughs, yes, and birthdays going forward. Devon Taylor has a birthday coming up on the 22nd. Tom Matson, all about those sharks and dolphins. He was a Breakthrough Show alum as well. Has a birthday the 22nd. A good friend of mine, Zach Thomas, also on the 22nd. Breakthrough alum Will Carlos on December 23rd. My friend Lonnie Ayat also on the 23rd. Breakthrough alum representing Italy in season 6 of the Breakthrough Show, Maddalena Scotti, coming up soon as well. Peter Katz, Chuck McDonald, Heather Leanne, Caitlin Palmer, Manny Wolf, a friend of the Breakthrough Show Network as well, has one coming up towards the end of the month. We also have Michelle Davis. We have Sylvia Tam coming up in December. The amazing Ray Coates coming up the end of December as well. Matt Maddox, a good friend of mine from back in school, one of the OGs of the Breakthrough Show Network, Nicola Humber. We also have Tamara Collins. We have Janelle Brazel. So many good birthdays. So let's celebrate them all together. Okay. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Mandy's daughter, Lumi Rose, turns 1 this Sunday. Yes, how exciting. So good. Okay, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jojo, Jonah Hill, Kat, Devin, Tom. Who else do we have here? Zach, Ari, Will, Sahil, Lonnie, Madalena, Caitlin, Heather, Peter, Chuck, Manny, Michelle, Sylvia, Ray, Matthew, Nicola, Tamara. Happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday. Oh, and also Lumi Rose. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating. I hope you are set up to have an absolutely amazing day. And the amazing rest of the month. Okay. I am so thankful. I'm so thankful that I get to do this full time, that I get to spend my mornings with you all here on Project Joy. As many of you know, Project Joy started out as a little short podcast once a week back in 2020. And it's just been incredible. It's been really, really amazing. I had no idea that we would be where we are, and this is great. It's amazing. It's wonderful. I'm really looking forward to next season. As I mentioned on Project Joy, we will be back on Monday, February 3rd. Same time, same place, same schedule we're keeping for next year. I will also be joined by some fabulous regular co-hosts. Trista Polo will be back. Olivia Ambani's coming back. Brittany Floyd's coming back. Leah Dugas is coming back. We will also additionally be joined by Jocelyn Dugas as well as Danielle Valero. Our Fun Fridays, the last Friday of the month, are going to be wild. We're going to do it's going to be a 90s theme Fun Friday every single Friday in 2025. Really excited about that. I am going to 90s Con in 2025 as well, guys, for 3 days in March. It's going to be a blast. I'm going to get to meet the cast of Beverly Hills 90210, which you guys know that I'm super excited about. So I will be reporting all of that here on Project Joy. We have so much goodness happening. The best I can tell you is to make a shortcut for yourself. Visit the breakthroughshownetwork.com often. You can also subscribe to our calendar there, which will help you out. In addition, we do have a WhatsApp group as well, where I try really hard to put a lot of notifications. I would say 90% of the time I get them there. You can check that out. But we've got great events. We've got neurographic art. We have meditation. We have color therapy. We have mindful doodling. We have poetry. We have all kinds of stuff coming up in 2025. And the only thing that is missing from all of that is you. And so we would love to have you be a part of our broadcasts, our events in 2025. And I have always have so much gratitude this time of year because um I could be doing anything else and I get to have this time with you that I do not take for granted. I'm so thankful for all of you. Thank you for being here with me for 2024. I'm wishing you all the warmest holiday blessings. No matter what you celebrate, no matter what you're doing, find a way to recognize the joy within yourself so that you can experience more joy outside of you. Okay. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas. Thank you so much for being here with me in 2024. And I can't wait to see you in 2025. Remember, you are the joy, and I will see you guys next year. That's it. Bye, everybody.
And I've been lifting myself up, yeah, I've been climbing. After the world swallowed me up, and I'll keep fighting. As long as I'm alive, no, I'm not saving what's inside me for the other side.
Hello to the Breakthrough Show. It's Shirley